All right, everybody. Welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're taking a look at something universally loved. Food.
Yeah, everyone's got their favorites, right?
Exactly. And we're going to be taking a look at your top foods, specifically from the top10s.com.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that site.
It's a really interesting site, and we've got a ton of great material from it for this deep dive.
Cool.
We're talking like user rankings, the top foods.
Yeah.
But also like all the comments that people have left about the foods.
Interesting. So we can really see what people are thinking about these foods.
Exactly. What's great about this site is it's not just like, here are the top 10 foods. It's like, here's why they're the top 10 foods.
I like that.
And even some dictionary definitions thrown in there too.
Oh, wow.
So like, what is pizza?
Yeah.
What is ice cream? That kind of thing.
I feel like I know what ice cream is, but I'm sure you're going to teach me something new today.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Our mission is to uncover some of those hidden gems and surprising insights buried within this data feast.
You make it sound so delicious already.
Well, because it is. I mean, we're talking about the top foods here.
That's true.
So we're going to find out, what makes these foods so special. Why are certain dishes so hotly contested while others just evoke like a collective yum?
Yeah, why is pizza number one?
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Right out of the gate, pizza dominates the rankings.
No surprise there. I mean, it's pizza.
Yeah, but why is that? It really is like a global phenomenon.
I guess it's like you said, gooey, cheese, endless topping combinations. It's got that perfect blend of crispy and chewy. But I feel like it's more than just taste.
I think you're right. It's got to be tapping into something almost like primal,
Yeah.
a comfort food that transcends cultures.
I like that.
And some people were even arguing, that it's like the ultimate expression of culinary creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Because each pizza is like a blank canvas.
Oh, that's a cool way to think about it, yeah.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want on it. And one commenter said that pizza has all the food groups covered.
Okay, now I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either, but
it definitely has a lot of cravings covered.
Yeah, for sure.
So are we going with pizza's origins are in Italy?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is interesting. Pizza has roots dating back to 10th century Italy.
Wow.
That's centuries of pizza perfection.
I mean, no wonder it's so popular.
Right. It's fascinating how it evolved from, these humble beginnings to a global icon.
Yeah, the food has really stood the test of time.
It really has. And, it connects people.
Oh, for sure. You can go anywhere and get pizza.
Yeah, across generations, cultures, all that. All right, let's move on to something a little sweeter.
All right, ready.
So next up, we have ice cream, which is taking a very well-deserved second place.
Of course.
But the source actually has a recipe for homemade ice cream.
What? Really?
Yeah, so it's it's more than just ice cream is delicious. They're telling you you can make it at home too.
Yeah, you can get hands-on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe it's about controlling the ingredients.
Yeah, you can customize it and make it healthier.
That makes sense.
Ooh.
Or maybe it's just fun to make.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, who doesn't love shaking a bag of half and half until it turns into ice cream?
I've never actually made ice cream that way.
You got to try it sometime. It's great. All right, now we're going to move on to a topic that is very near and dear to my heart.
Okay, let's hear it.
Fried chicken.
All right.
And so the source highlights one commenter in particular who just loves fried chicken. They love that crispy, crunchy goodness.
I mean, who doesn't?
I know, I get it.
But chicken's more than just fried chicken, right?
Absolutely. And that's what's great about the source is that it talks about, chicken's versatility.
Yeah.
It's in all sorts of cuisines around the world.
For sure.
It's in dishes like pizza toppings and curries.
Yeah.
It's amazing how, one ingredient can be used in so many different ways.
It really is.
Okay, let's move on to another very popular food. Chocolate. Ranks very high, as expected, but there is some interesting dissent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one commenter said that they prefer sushi over chocolate.
Wow. What a hot take.
Right. Bold move.
Yeah.
So is this a new culinary revolution, or are they just an outlier?
I don't know.
I'm
going to have to think about that one.
Yeah, I think only time will tell.
Yeah.
But while we're on the topic of chocolate,
Okay.
Another commenter gave a shout out to See's Candies.
Ooh, see.
And specifically, their dark chocolate raspberry creams.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just chocolate. It's that specific combination.
Yeah, it's those little details.
Those details make a food experience so memorable.
Right. I can practically taste that dark chocolate in the raspberry.
Exactly. Okay, get ready because there's a recurring theme on this list.
Oh, really? What is it?
Burgers.
Okay.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers. It seems like everybody has a burger story.
I feel like everybody's got their favorite burger place,
Oh, for sure.
or at least their favorite way to have their burger cooked.
Yeah, exactly. And the source captures both ends of the spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
Everything from the greasy disappointments
Yeah.
to the, pure food heaven moments.
That makes sense. It's like, how do you define a good burger?
Yeah, what are the defining factors that elevate a burger from average to extraordinary?
Yeah, is it the patty, the bun, the toppings?
And what about the fries?
Oh, yeah, the fries.
Gotta have fries with your burger. And the source goes really deep into what makes a perfect fry.
Let's hear it.
Long and thin,
Okay.
crispy, yet soft.
Ooh.
Ideally, hand-cut and skin-on.
All right, I like where this is going.
And they even give specific examples like Five Guys.
Oh, yeah, Five Guys, they're known for their fries.
It's the peanut oil.
That's right.
All right, but for now, we're going to shift gears to a classic.
Okay. Steak.
A classic for sure.
And it really does kind of transcend the realm of just a meal.
How so?
Well, it's like a symbol of celebration,
Yeah.
indulgence,
Mm.
maybe even like a connection to our ancestral past.
Oh, I like that. The source keeps it brief,
Yeah.
but we could dedicate an entire deep dive to steak alone.
I think we could.
All the different cuts, the cooking methods, you
Yeah.
know, the history of steak consumption.
Yeah, like you could go from like a perfectly seared ribeye
Hmm?
to like a slow-cooked brisket.
Yeah, so many different ways to prepare it.
It's really a diverse food.
Right, now I got to share this next anecdote.
Okay.
Someone was cooking bacon overnight
Okay.
on a George Foreman grill
All right.
in their bed.
Whoa. Wait, what?
Yeah, in their bed.
Now that's dedication to bacon.
But we got to emphasize the safety concerns.
Yes, definitely do not try this at home.
Leaving appliances unattended while you're sleeping is a big fire hazard. So as tempting as it might be to enjoy some bacon in bed,
Yeah,
let's prioritize safety first.
absolutely. Speaking of prioritizing, tacos get high praise in the source for both flavor and health.
And I think that's because of the customization,
Oh yeah, good point.
like the homemade ice cream we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You can control the ingredients, you can control the portion size.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you can control how healthy it is,
You can have your veggies, your lean proteins.
all the flavorful salsas.
Yeah, and it tastes good too.
Exactly. All right, last but not least, we have mac and cheese, the ultimate comfort food champion.
Ooh, I love mac and cheese.
And the source actually breaks down what makes the perfect mac and cheese.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Cheesy, but not too cheesy.
Yeah.
Crispy, but still runny.
Yeah,
Extremely creamy. It just makes me want to eat a big bowl right now.
I'm craving it.
And hold on to your hats, folks, because next up we're venturing into uncharted territory.
Oh, what is it?
Eritrean cuisine.
Eritrean cuisine.
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Have you ever heard of injera?
Injera, no, I can't say that I have.
All right, we'll get ready to learn something new.
I'm excited. So injera is like this spongy, slightly sour flatbread, and it's like a staple in Eritrean cuisine.
Interesting.
And you use it to scoop up stews, lentil dishes, all sorts of like flavorful combinations.
Okay, so it's kind of like naan almost.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So like a completely different way of experiencing food.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very intrigued.
Well, the commenter specifically raved about sebi derho, which is a spicy beef stew, and it's slow cooked with berbere.
What's berbere?
It's this unique blend of chili peppers, garlic, ginger, and a bunch of other warming spices.
Okay, so I'm hearing spicy and flavorful.
Definitely.
I need to add try Eritrean food to my culinary bucket list.
I think you should.
It's amazing how this list has taken us from familiar favorites to dishes I have literally never even heard of before.
Yeah, that's the beauty of food, right? There's always something new to discover.
Always a new flavor profile to challenge your palate.
Exactly.
All right, well, speaking of broadening our horizons, let's revisit some of those other contenders and underdogs on this list.
Okay.
Remember that sushi over chocolate advocate?
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
They sparked quite the debate.
They called sushi a delicacy for those with a sophisticated palate. And they even said that chocolate was like the worst thing their taste buds had ever encountered.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about strong opinions.
Yeah.
It just goes to show, taste is so subjective.
Totally. What might be one person's culinary heaven could be another person's not so favorite experience.
Exactly.
But that's okay.
That's what makes exploring food so exciting.
Yeah, totally.
There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to what you like.
It's all about personal preference.
All right, moving right along, cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Got a special shout out from some people who are arguing that they deserve a higher ranking than plain hamburgers.
Yeah. I mean, who can resist melted cheese?
I know, right? And one commenter pointed out that like a lot of fast food logos are yellow and orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they were saying maybe that's why we love cheeseburgers so much.
Oh, interesting. Like a subconscious connection to the color of cheese.
Exactly. I never thought about it that way.
It's funny how colors can like influence what we want to eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we really do eat with our eyes first.
All right, so now let's talk about cake.
Ooh, cake.
It's a classic,
Yeah.
But it sparked a little bit of a debate about the frosting.
Oh, really?
Thin layers or thick layer.
I can see that.
Seems like everybody has a preference.
I am definitely a thick frosting person.
And then we have the humble apple, which one commenter said brought back a lot of nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
They grew up eating apples every day, and they loved them.
It's interesting how food can like take you back to your childhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Like just a simple apple can remind you of like being a kid again.
Yeah, and they even mentioned specific varieties like Granny Smith Fuji Honeycrisp.
So they really know their apples.
It's amazing how even something as simple as an apple can have so many different varieties.
Yeah, we kind of take it for granted sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next up, spaghetti with meat sauce.
A classic.
One commenter was very passionate about spaghetti deserving a spot in the top 10. They said that pizza wouldn't stand a chance against it.
Wow. So are we team pizza or team spaghetti?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I mean, they both have their own unique appeals.
They do.
But let's not forget about all the other contenders out there, like chicken wings
Ooh, yeah. Chicken wings with all the different sauces.
and bacon cheeseburgers
Yeah, bacon cheeseburgers, it's like the best of both worlds.
and brownies,
Simple but delicious.
lasagna,
Oh, yeah, lasagna is good.
cookies,
Cookies are always a good choice.
burritos.
Burritos are so customizable.
We even had some love for pancakes.
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 Cheesecake.
Ooh, cheesecake is like the ultimate dessert.
And even chicken nuggets.
What about chicken nuggets?
Somebody was saying that they love them because they're just like simple grilled chicken.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And they're a good size for kids.
And last but not least, hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, hot dogs. Always a classic.
And there was a lot of debate about like, the quality of hot dogs and like where you get them from.
Yeah, you got to get them from the right vendor.
Wow, that was a whirlwind of culinary delights.
It was.
It's amazing, how much we can learn from just a simple list of people's favorite foods.
I know, right?
We've talked about the power of personal taste, the influence of nostalgia,
The importance of specific details.
and the diversity of culinary experiences.
It's been a great deep dive.
But before we wrap things up, I have one final thought I want to leave you with. We've been on quite the journey, haven't we?
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
From pizza's, like unwavering dominance to the surprising emergence of Eritrean cuisine. We've seen it all. But there's one question that I keep coming back to.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
What does your favorite food say about you?
I like that. It's not just about like the food itself. It's about like what it means to people.
Exactly. Like we
Yeah.
heard those passionate defenses of simple cheese pizza.
Yeah.
We saw how an apple can unlock all these childhood memories.
Right.
And we all felt that like craving for a perfectly cooked steak.
Yeah, for sure.
So it really makes you think,
Mm-hmm.
what does it reveal about us?
Is it a connection to our culture?
Yeah. Or maybe it's a symbol of comfort and joy.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it means you have an adventurous palate.
Yeah, it could be all those things. What's so interesting to me is how food, it's like more than just sustenance. It's like tied into our memories, our emotions.
Yeah. Our sense of identity even.
Exactly. When you really think about it, food is a powerful form of communication.
Oh, I like that.
It's a language that everyone understands.
And it connects people across cultures
Yeah.
in a world that's often so divided. Food can be a powerful unifier.
It really can. I mean, think about it. Like a shared meal can help people overcome cultural differences.
Yeah.
It can bring people together. It can create lasting bonds.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to encourage all of you listening to not just consume food, but to really connect with it.
Yeah. Be more mindful. Be more curious. Be more appreciative.
Exactly. So try a new dish from a different culture.
Yeah. Or research the history of your favorite ingredient.
Ooh. Or ask your grandparents about their favorite childhood meal.
That's a good one.
You might be surprised by the stories that you uncover, and who knows, maybe you'll discover a new favorite along the way.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. So until next time, happy eating.
Happy eating, everyone.